Today, I Cosby, all the sinners bleed. Dive into a gripping exploration of justice, identity, and transformation in All the Sinners Bleed, where author S.A. Cosby crafts a narrative teeming with tension and intrigue. Set against the backdrop of Charon County, the story follows Titus Crown, the county's first black sheriff, as he navigates a complex web of racial tensions and unsettling revelations. Following a tragic school shooting, Titus unravels a deeper conspiracy involving heinous crimes against children. Through his journey, we witness a powerful commentary on race, societal expectations, and the masks people wear. This book challenges readers to question appearances and grapple with the multifaceted nature of human identity and morality. Fast-paced and thought-provoking, Titus's story unfolds with unexpected twists that compel us to consider the depth of truth beneath the surface of community narratives.
Unmasking Hidden Sins. Titus Crown stands at a crossroads as the first black sheriff of Charon County, challenging the expectations and prejudices deeply entrenched in his community. A year into his term, Titus is thrust into a harrowing situation when an active shooter alert at the local high school unveils a tragedy that shakes him to his core. Latrell McDonald, the shooter, is a troubled young black man, pleading for understanding and hinting at greater threats against his family. Despite Titus' attempts to peacefully resolve the situation, Latrell is killed by two of Titus' deputies. In his last moments, Latrell's words resonate with Titus, hinting at darker secrets involving the school's beloved teacher, Jeff Spearman. Caught between community outrage and the pursuit of truth, Titus investigates further. What he uncovers is a chilling netherworld of exploitation and murder hidden beneath a veneer of respectability. A search of Spearman's home reveals horrific evidence: a leather wolf mask mirroring Latrell's, external hard drives filled with appalling footage, and a painting titled "The Secret Garden." The sinister scene links Spearman, Latrell, and another unknown man to the abuse and murder of several children. The photographic evidence uncovers the inconceivable reality that Spearman, a man revered by many, was embroiled in heinous crimes that defy his wholesome public image. As Titus navigates this treacherous landscape, he grapples with perceptions of hidden faces, dark truths. In the face of chilling murders, Titus unravels a deeply entrenched mystery that intertwines faith, identity, and the masks people wear. Synthetic fibers and enigmatic religious carvings found on victims reveal a sinister pattern. A mysterious call promising a lead slips through Titus's grasp, steering him towards an isolated church where a pastor, wrapped in intimidation and secretive worship practices involving snakes, offers no answers. The obscure link surfaces again when the familiar voice of the caller turns silent forever, gruesomely silenced in the woods. His name, Cole Marshall, ties back to a local fish house, weaving a tightening net around potential suspects like Latrell and Darnell Posey. Amid political pressure and racial tensions, Titus maneuvers through personal and societal expectations. A county board chairman's threats and biases test his resolve to unearth the truth. Yet, Titus stands firm, driven by a desire for the community to face its true self, both its proud history and the veiled ugliness. His frustrations spill over during an intimate dinner with Darlene, arguing that change requires confronting the darkness. This belief intensifies when he discovers Cole's face in a box at the station, a macabre parcel left by Darnell under mysterious instructions. Identity plays a central theme as Titus navigates his role as sheriff, balancing public appearances and private convictions. He juggles multiple personas, using his varied experiences and judgments to defuse tensions and instill confidence. His navigation through these complex relationships reveals the myriad roles individuals assume within their communities and the deceptive nature of appearances. Visiting the island church once more, Titus delves deeper into its murky past, hoping the shadows hold the key to resolving the horrors at hand. Here, history, faith, and identity collide, each interaction peeling back layers, exposing the town's true face. As secrets loom in Charon County, Titus stands at the crossroads, driven by the necessity to confront and illuminate the hidden face of a society gripped by fear and pretense. Shadows of Charon County. Decades of mystery cloud the island as Griselda reveals a chilling secret. The pastor, Elias, and his wife once claimed a child as theirs, but the boy, unmistakably of mixed race, bore no resemblance to them. Despite alerting authorities to the mistreatment of the boy, Griselda's pleas were met with indifference. The community turned a blind eye, allowing both the pastor's family and his brother to perpetuate their abuse. In a dramatic turn, the brother dies from a snakebite after being locked in an outhouse, a fate orchestrated by the boy, Griselda believes, before he disappeared without a trace. Meanwhile, Titus hunts for truth on the island, suspecting the disappearance of Elias, the very pastor entangled in the child's past. His investigation intertwines with Diane, a woman who knows more than she admits but refuses protection. Warned she could be in danger, her resolve only thickens. When Titus attends a funeral, memories of his mother's death resurface, providing insight into his need for control and order as means of grappling with his own chaos. Returning home, he's confronted with a grisly sign, a lamb's head left on his door, indicating his questions have unsettled dangerous individuals. With grim determination, Titus presses on, aware of the escalating peril but driven by the need to uncover the island's darkest truth. Yet, his pursuit of justice in Charon County sharply contrasts with his inability to confront his own inner turmoil. Haunted by an incident from his FBI days, he obsesses over this current case as a way to atone for past failures, though he remains silent about this, burdened by guilt and secrecy. The duality of Titus's quest, to mend the fractures in his community and within himself, illuminates how blindness to personal flaws can hinder the path to true resolution, much like the land he so ardently seeks to heal. The burden of justice. Titus, the sheriff of a small, racially charged town, is ensnared in a web of crime, chaos, and personal turmoil. The town's pastor, Elias, is murdered under mysterious circumstances, propelling Titus deep into a complex investigation. His arduous journey to uncover the truth presents a challenge to his moral compass and confronts him with the darker elements of his past and community. As he delves into the mystery, Titus discovers a shocking revelation. A DNA test from an online service reveals Scott, the authoritative chairman of the county board, has a secret half-brother who is the suspected killer. This brother is connected to Elias's illicit adoption of a child born from an interracial affair between Scott's mother and a black man, a child they forbade her to contact. The child, once under Elias's care, endured abuse and has grown into a killer seeking vengeance. Amidst this turmoil, Titus also faces communal tensions. Jamal Addison, a local black pastor, implores him to cancel an upcoming fall fest because a far-right group intends to march, celebrating the town's Confederate ties and ominously threatening violence against Addison's followers. Despite the inherent dangers, Titus lets the march proceed, prioritizing legal rights over potential fallout. The fest descends into chaos, and in its aftermath, Titus is overwhelmed by the memory of his own buried secrets. As a former FBI agent, he once shot a surrendering white supremacist terrorist, a moment expeditiously concealed by authorities, leading to his resignation and personal downfall. Confiding in his brother Marquis, Titus is reminded of the imperfection inherent in humanity and the necessity for self-forgiveness. A breakthrough in the investigation shifts Titus's focus back towards justice. An overlooked clue, a T-shaped lock, ties the murders to a local flag factory. When Titus connects these dots, he suspects Royce Lazar, both the adopted son of Elias and the murderer, is using his factory job and school bus driving to cover his heinous deeds. Titus confronts Lazar and, in a dramatic showdown, saves a kidnapped boy, Lavon, before the killer's end. The resolution of the case marks a pivotal transformation for Titus. Choosing to relinquish his role as sheriff, he pivots towards a professorial path, seeking a new beginning outside the confines of his tumultuous town and its relentless demands. Yet, before departing, he takes definitive action against the divisive symbol, the Confederate statue, uprooting it as he drives away, symbolizing his departure from a rigid adherence to law and order towards an embrace of moral nuance. In dismantling the oppressive relic, Titus realigns his values, realizing the significance of confronting historical injustices and the importance of personal integrity over rigid legality. His journey reflects both an internal resolution and an assertion against a past defined by cruelty and intolerance, paving the way for personal peace and a broader message of transformation amid a fractured world.
In All the Sinners Bleed, Cosby weaves a narrative that is as much about inner struggle as it is about external justice. Titus Crown's evolution from a man haunted by unspoken secrets to someone grappling with the moral grayness within and around him is marked by personal and societal transformation. The climax underscores the idea that dismantling oppressive structures, symbolized by toppling a Confederate statue, is necessary for healing and change. Titus's journey exemplifies the strength in acknowledging both the darkness and light within a community and oneself. As he resigns from his role as sheriff, Titus leaves behind rigid rules and embraces a more nuanced understanding of right and wrong, urging readers to reflect on how societal labels and personal histories shape identity and justice. This powerful narrative reinforces the notion that true change begins when we dare to confront harsh truths, both past and present.